Oh, good morning, children. Please wait 1 minute. Others will be joining. We will start the class. Okay. Good morning, children. We are starting the class now. It is a writing class. So we will today discuss about article writing. So what is article? Article is written in newspaper. You might have seen that there are articles. Articles are written on a particular theme or issue. You can write about terrorism. You can write about population. You can write about pollution. You can write about the accidents. You can write about road safety. You can write about education system. You can write about any and everything almost. So articles you might have seen in newspapers. Articles come in the newspapers. Okay. So in the articles, what is given? That writer's opinion as viewpoint. So ideas, views, opinions. So many scholars in each newspaper, and now e-magazine is coming. In the each newspaper and in the e-magazine also there are authors. The authors means the writers. They are all very famous personalities of India, knowledgeable people. They write on every topic almost. Somebody writes about sports, somebody writes about journalism, somebody writes about politics, somebody writes about election, somebody writes about adventure, somebody writes about social life, somebody writes about migration. So topic varies. So each one is not an expert. You can write a topic on economics. I may write on a English literature. I can write one article. Another may write on the this one beauty cult, about the cult of beauty. Another may write about nature. This differs. So in any issue should be the subject matter of the article. How it will be written, we will discuss today. First of all, we should have a clarity. The clarity means what you want to convey. Clarity should be there. There should not be any confusion. That what is your point of view? Point of view means what you want to express through this article. For example, on this pandemic, COVID-19, many articles are coming, and how different countries, different states, they challenged this COVID-19 and became successful. These stories are also coming. So when an issue comes, people give their opinion independently. These opinions they are published in the newspaper. So we can also write on the newspaper. Suppose anybody writes one article, we can write a reply to that also. In letter to editor, you may be writing, or you might have seen in newspaper, letter to editor, it is coming. Okay, what is required? First one, ideas. So collect as many ideas as possible. Suppose you are writing about this education system in India. So what is the education system in India? First you collect ideas. So what was the education earlier? What is the present education system? What are the problems of the present education system? And how these problems can be solved? Four things should be there. First the problem, the issue. Second one, how it can be solved. For example, suppose on education we will talk. In other countries, what happens? They do not allow every child to read in the for higher education. What they will do? They will take a test. When a child is very small, they take a test and determine for which study the child is fit. So the average children, they only learn letters. They do not read history, geography, physics, chemistry like this. They only read the essential things. What is life? What is required for living? For example, you should know how to deposit money in the bank. You should know how to collect money from the bank. You should know how to send a message, how to send a telegram, how to write a letter, how to book a railway ticket, how to book aeroplane ticket. These things, if you know, no need of reading history, geography, etc. also. You can manage. Suppose you are an average child, you are skilled in something else. You may be a good businessman, a good painter, a good sports person, or anything. Suppose you learn the basics. These are required for living. Other things you know. Why you will kill your time and money for education? You went in that way. Then second type, they need skill. Some children learn very fast. They are not intelligent. Intelligent in academics, in books, in by having the books. They do not follow. Whatever teachers know, they doze. They talk with each other. Why? They do not feel interested. They feel dull. Why the class becomes noisy? When children lose interest in the studies. Suppose children take interest, no, they will not talk among themselves. They will listen what the teacher is teaching. Suppose the children are not interested. Why? They do not understand. Why they do not understand? Because their background. I am speaking English. You do not know what is English, but you came up to 7th, 8th class. How will you learn? You may be thinking teacher should explain in Hindi. I am not explaining in Hindi, so it may be a problem for you. So you will not feel interested. Suppose somebody will teach you in Hindi, same thing, what I am teaching, you will feel very much interested because you can understand. So these children should be sent for vocational education. What is that vocational education? Teaching them as plumbers, as electricians, as carpenters, as painters, as welders, as a computer mechanic, as electric, as you give them some learn, teach them some skill. Suppose in your house there is no electricity, you can telephone one electrician. He comes and makes it proper and asks, "Sir, 100 rupees do." That it is rate. Suppose in your house wooden furniture was there, broken, you want to repair, you need the service of a carpenter. Suppose your dress is torn, you don't have money to purchase a new dress, you will go to a tailor. Tailor will do some rough work and take money. So these are the skills. The skills are required for survival. So these skills also will do. Those, suppose those who are extremely intelligent, they can go for higher education. Suppose you are extremely intelligent, you want to be a doctor, engineer, or a scientist, or something like that. You are extremely intelligent, you should go in that route. But all should not go, because that will be waste of time and money. Why? Because they do not understand ABC. Their parents force them. You also go to a coaching institute, become a doctor. How many children are going? Thousands are going. Only 5 or 6 children are qualifying. Others are simply wasting their money and time there. They do not get. But their parents think इतना पैसा खर्च कर रहा हूँ, बच्चा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. अरे, you should see whether the child is fit for that only. Otherwise, why are you wasting money? You should not waste. If the child is intelligent in a particular field, somebody may not be a good in academic, may be a good sportsman. Spend money for his sports. Suppose a cricket he is not able to play, he plays football better. You enroll him in a football club. If not football, basketball. Somebody is interested in boxing or wrestling, you put them there. Somebody is interested in painting or singing or dancing, you put them there, they will flourish. It's not a children. So what we are doing, for everybody one uniform education policy we are doing. So we are failing. We cannot face the challenges of life. So when they do not learn anything, so when they grow up without learning, what they will do? Suppose you are a good cook. Cook means khana banane wala. Suppose you are a good cook also, you can earn money. Nowadays you might have seen catering services are there. You want to give a birthday party or some marriage party or something like that. You need not do anything. You go and tell them, I have 500 guests. These are my items. So आप कितना लेंगे? So he will fix per plate में 400 रुपया लूंगा, 500 लूंगा, per plate I will take. He will take the money. That is also skill. So they can also lead a good life and they can also earn good money. Not that he does not know what is history, what is civics, what is English, what is physics, he may not be knowing, but he is good in his own skill. So on the education field, you can write a article like that, pointing out the defects and at last giving a suggestion how to solve it. So an article is, as I told you, deals with view and opinion and it gives a suggestion. You may follow, may not follow. Don't think I have given a suggestion, it will be followed like this. So what is the writer's idea? To give clarity and coherence of ideas. Coherence means ideas are well organized. First which idea, then which idea, then which idea. Ideas should be organized well. Then only article will be successful. Okay. So you project ideas, views and opinion. Also it includes coherence of ideas and you should put in a convincing manner that those who are reading it, they should understand that something good this person is writing. Otherwise if you write absurd way, who will read it? Then you see how to write an article. Some guidelines I will give. You please note down this. So then I will send the photo. Don't worry, I will send the photo. Okay, children, now we will go to the core point, how to write an article. Okay. First we will take some guidelines, how to write an article. So then we will proceed. Guidelines for writing an article. So first the guidelines you should write. So you will remember that these are the guiding principles. We will write waywardly, nobody will read. What is the use of such an article? So article should have some guidelines. Number one, write the topic. On the top or a byline. Byline means in two lines. Top. Suppose what about you are writing? Population, sports, natural life, war with China, something that should be a topical issue. Simply you cannot write absurdly, there should be a topical article. The article should cover all the aspects of that particular topic. It should not go to any other topic. One. Second one, it should have there should be an introduction. Suppose you are writing about one topic. There should be an introduction. Suppose you write about the importance of newspaper. How will you start? What is the news you must write? And what is newspaper you must write? Then how newspaper benefit us you must write. Then a conclusion you must write. There should be introduction. So before writing, when you are writing an article, there should be an introduction to that topic. Problem or issue. What is the problem or what is the issue? That must be there. There should be an introduction, there should be a problem or issue. Solution. Suppose you leave the solution to the reader. They don't like. You must give the solution. Okay. There must be suggestion and conclusion. Suggestion, how the problem can be solved, and also conclusion. Suppose in the article you are writing about newspaper, first what will you write? You will write that news is a means of knowledge and awareness. It contains the written information about events, issues and current happenings around the world. Clear? The regular reading of newspaper keeps us aware, updated and smart. So these are the benefits. Suppose about the news only, first introduction you will write, then the problem or issue about what you are going to write, then what is the solution. If more nowadays why people are becoming foolish, because mostly they do not read. After getting a job, most people do not read anything. That's why they are becoming foolish. Earlier people knew everything because they were reading regularly in every house. Reading habit was there. Now due to TV and mobile, what happened? The reading habit has died down. Nobody reads. Only the children, those who are appearing exams, they are writing. The elders do not read anything. If your father or mother will read with you and also share their view with you, naturally you will be intelligent. Because you are interacting with them, with the experienced people. So you will, but what happens? They will be watching TV and telling you to read. Or they will watch TV and send you to some tuition or somewhere else. What will you learn there? Nothing. So in this way, this one, the problem or issue must be introduced in one solution. Simply giving the problem. Nobody likes problem, everybody wants solution. So if you have given a problem, the solution should be clear in your mind. Okay. Then you see, third one, as I told, coherence. Coherence means what? Each part of the article should be linked with each other. The second sentence should have been linked with first. The third sentence should be linked with second. The fourth should be with the third. Like this, some coherence should be there. And fluency, accuracy and fluency. There should be full flow of articles, full flow of knowledge. There should not be stopped. That it should not happen some issue you wrote few points and stopped there. You should have full-fledged knowledge and you should put in the article. So first of all, the introduction should be there about what you are going to write, how to introduce the topic, and how the reader will know about this. Suppose the current Chinese war, about the Chinese problem you wrote. So what is the history of India-China war? Or what is the border of China and India? You should have some idea. And how many times it has happened? You should have some idea. And each time which country is at fault? You should have some idea. So now what happened? You should know. Then what is the solution to the problem? You should know. Then only your article is successful. Then problem are issue. As I told you, the problem will be there. Every year the Chinese is coming, occupying some land and never going back. Then next year again some kilometers they are coming, not going back, sitting there. So in this way, one day what will happen? Entire Arunachal Pradesh and Siachen they will take. If we do not do anything. That's why Indian Army is very serious. They are watching there. Now you see, winter is coming. There will be minus 15-degree temperature there. But still our forces will remain there. Because if you vacate now, again Chinese will come and enter into India. To stop them, to stop the enemy from entering, they are there. In the cold, minus 15-degree temperature they remain for us, for our safety. So this is the problem and this is the solution. What is the solution to this? So how will you suggest? You will tell that the Prime Minister of both countries should talk, the President of both countries should talk and make a written agreement and put sign, so that in future there will be no situation like this. This untoward situation will not come in future. That is the solution. Otherwise, that UNO should and solve the India and Chinese war forever. UNO must do, or two countries must sit and solve. So that will be your solution. And coherence. Coherence means, as I told you, the previous knowledge should be linked to the present. Then accuracy. There should not be mistakes. The data should not be wrong. Any data you are putting. In 1962, what happened? In 57, what happened? Or in 95, what happened? Whatever you are putting forth, that should not be wrong. All data should be accurate. Then only our article will be successful. Otherwise, nobody will read our article. And fluency. Fluency means your it should go on. Continuation. Continuation should be there. Suppose you wrote from 1950, again you stopped. Suddenly you went to 2020. There is no fluency. Fluency means a proper continuation of the events. They are chronologically arranged and event after event and effect. Not that you thought something, imagined something and wrote. Or it should be all facts. Okay. Then you see grammatically correct. So when I am writing one article in the newspaper, I should not write any wrong. That my all sentences should be grammatically correct. Grammatically correct. Proper words and properly used. Their tense must be correct. Proper preposition is, are, will, shall, has, had, whatever you have to use, that should be there, and the tense should be maintained. Suppose you started in past tense, again you went to the future tense, it is wrong. You should maintain that tense. Then examples, how to make it interesting. You should give example to make it interesting. Examples to the content. Content means the main subject matter. If you give examples, people will appreciate. That in 62 what happened? That India and China signed one peace treaty, told Hindu China bye bye, but the Chinese entered into India. When Indian forces were telling Hindu China bye bye, Chinese were fighting. So this instance we can put so that our soldiers will be careful. This time also they may do like this. So like this, no. You should give good examples so that will support the content. Content means the subject matter. Then word limit. Generally in CPSC what happens? We are writing articles within 100 to 125 words. In CPSC, in high school level. So in college level you can write lengthy articles, but in high school level your article should not be more than 100 to 125 words. There may be 3 to 4 paragraphs. So the paragraphs of an article must be more, not that in single paragraph you wrote everything and gave. To make the MT interesting, each point should be developed in one paragraph. There should be 3 to 4 paragraphs. Okay. Connectivity, fluency, and expression. Connectivity. Each point should be connected to the next. Otherwise, the article will be boring. So each point of the article should be connected to the next, so that the reader at any point of time should not become bored. Connectivity should be there. And fluency, as I told you, it should not stop. The idea should be expanded, explained, and expression. The expression should be with good language, not that very high sounding language, but the language which is proper, that a person will understand in that language. If given verbal, visual. Suppose you have any example of any table or graph or any parallel things, any cartoon you want to put to make it more interesting inside your article. You can put them so that the readers will appreciate. The cartoon should not be odd; it should be most proper to the occasion. The cartoon are some verbal visual. Verbal means in wordings, visual means some pictures may be given. Avoid repetition. Avoid you should not repeat the same thing. If you repeat the same thing again and again, the reader will be bored. So each word and phrase should be different from others. You should not use the same word, same phrase always. It must not be repeated. So the guidelines again I am reading, you may note down. First one, topic. Topic on the top. Or topic in the top. It may be one word, or it should be what I may think. It should be to the point. Not that any absurd topic, lengthy, don't make it lengthy. The heading or topic should be catchy and interesting within 3-4 words, not more than that. If you write more, it will lose the charm. India-China conflict over, are the invisible enemy, China, over, are India and China, over, like this. Make it short to the point. So you should write in such a manner that anywhere in the article, any paragraph, if you link that heading should be proper, any paragraph. Then there should be an introduction about what you are writing, problem or issue, body, there should be a body, and suggestion and conclusion. Introduction, body, conclusion. At least 3 paragraphs. Don't write more. Introduction, 1 paragraph, next paragraph, body or problem, next paragraph, solution or suggestion and conclusion. 3, minimum 3. If you write more, it is better. Make it small, but the word limit you must see. Simply you will go on lengthening, nobody will read, it becomes dull. You will not get good marks. So what we have to do? We have to make it in such a way that it should be divided in paragraph and should be interesting. So there should be coherence of ideas. The ideas should be having coherence, linked with each other, and it should be accurate and fluent also. As I told you, there should not be stoppage of ideas. Ideas should flow naturally. Then grammatically correct. Don't write absurd sentences. You think before giving for print, you check the verb, check the tense, check the phrases, check the prepositions, check the sentences, which are correct or not. Then only you can give the article for printing. Then examples. There must be example, as I gave you in one example of 1962 war. What happened? Similarly, more example you can give. So in CBSE, they do not want many words. They want 100 to 125 words. Your article should be within that. So there must be 3-4 paragraphs, not one. As I told you, in this introduction in one, problem in one, and conclusion in one. And maintain the connectivity. As I told you, each sentence, each idea should be connected to the next. And also fluency of expression. The expression should be fluent. It should not stop anywhere. Suppose you are able to give some verbal or visual input. Verbal means in words. Some input means some example, a table, graph, and something like that you can give. If you can give a picture, table, graph, that is highly appreciated. Then last point, we should not repeat any word or phrase. We should not repeat any word or phrase. Then I will give you the format. How to write one article. What is the format? So I am dropping this. You please note down. I am dropping this. I will write the format of the article. Okay. हो गया टाइम मैं बार-बार नहीं बोलना पड़ा और ये बड़ी बड़ी इसके बाद हां इस क्लास के बाद बात तो ये बाहर So format of an article, first one heading, second one name, name is optional. You may write, you may not write your name. Name is not mandatory. Sometimes people write in other names. ABCD they write, or they write XYZ. Content, Content means the subject matter about what you are going to write. Total. Introduction. In the content, as I told you, there should be an introduction. I am writing here content or issue. Introduction means content or issue. What is the issue? Suppose we are writing about population, or we are writing about pollution, or we are writing about road safety, or we are writing about cutting of trees, afforestation, deforestation, pollution, population, about student unrest, and about the impact of TV on children, or impact of mobile on children, or how people are misusing mobile. Many things, many issues are there. Or what is caste system, what is dowry system, what is violence, what is communalism in India. Many issues are there. On any issue, we should concentrate and write it. Then advantages in the body. There should be in the body of material. There should be advantages and disadvantages. So any issue is there. There will be advantage and there will be disadvantage also. Give the example. Suppose you wrote it is good. Give an example. Suppose you wrote it is bad. Also give example. Solution, remedy, or suggestion. What is the remedy to the problem? You must mention. Simply you will write about the problem and will not give the solution, means nobody will read. Then conclusion. So these are the step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7 steps I have written how to write one good article. आर्टिकल पढ़ाना है उसके बाद So it is sent to your mobile with mistake. This is the format. How to write one article. Okay, please note down. So for your concern one article, I will also show you how to write by writing. I will show you. Sir, attendance हो गया? Then we have Please give attendance, children. I will take the attendance. The board is not clear, but we have written the guidelines. See, this one is the heading. This is the name. Name means your name. It is optional. You may write, may not write. Content. Content is the subject matter about what you are going to write. Okay. Then the introduction. Introduction, as I told you, it may be about population. It may be about road safety, I am telling you, please listen. Okay, please listen. I am explaining the board heading. Heading no clear. Then name. Name is optional. Don't write from the board. I am telling you, please refer the board and this one. Name is optional. The content. What is the content? Content is the subject matter. In the subject matter, what will come? The introduction. What is our topic? Suppose it is about road safety. Road safety is our topic. About road safety, will give. Suppose it is about TV. About TV, you will give introduction, or it may be about misuse of mobile phones. About that, you will write. Then, what is the issue? How our young generation, they are spoiling themselves by misusing the mobile phone. That is the issue. Suppose on road safety, what is the issue? So many people are dying every year in accident. That is the issue. And pollution is increasing by the number of vehicles. That is the issue. Due to pollution, acid rain is coming. That is the issue. By acid rain, what happens? The marine life, all marine creatures are dying. That is the issue. And advantages and disadvantages. Everything has two sides. So if you write advantages, disadvantages will be there. If you write disadvantages, there will be advantages. With the example, if you want to make your article interesting, please write the example. Without example, nobody will read. Okay. Then solution, remedy, suggestion. You leave the solution to the people, they cannot give. All are not educated like you, because you have thinking power, they may not have. So you have to give the solution. How this problem will be solved? Suppose road safety. What will you do? Like this Kejriwal, what he did? One day odd vehicles, another day even vehicles he allowed to Delhi. That decreases the accidents. Number of vehicles, they were more, so many were entering in Delhi. One day odd vehicles, one day even vehicles. Finish. Otherwise, makes this one overbridge. In overbridge, without touching the road, the vehicles will go. Then make bypasses without touching the city. In bypass, vehicles will go. There will be less accidents. And make 5-lane roads, so that there will be, make roads wide. There will be no accident. Keep space for walking. There will be no accident. So there are all solutions. Remedy means also same thing. Or suggestion. What is your suggestion? Your suggestion you are giving. Then one conclusion. Conclusion should be short and sweet. If you add some phrase, conclusion will be interesting. You add some phrase, quotation, etc. to make the conclusion better. Okay. So these are the things about articles. Please note down and give attendance. Any other doubt is there, you please send. Any doubt is there, please send, children. Okay, please note down. Okay, written no? No doubt, very good. Some articles we can give. Write an article within 100 to 125 words on any one of the given topic. One. Importance of games and sports in school. So, problem of unemployment. Three. The COVID-19 pandemic so any one topic to write within 100 to 125 words in fair notebook. Now Dropbox is temporarily closed. Yes, in fair notebook now you write because Dropbox it is not there. Any three I have given, any one of the three you please write. Importance of games and sports, how will you write? First one, how games and sports, why they are necessary? And what is the role of games sports in student life? And if they are not played, suppose you are not playing, what will happen to you? And how it should be part of your timetable. School timetable, there should be a PT period. Now CBSE is telling there should be a PT period every day for children. You can write. Suppose you are writing a problem of unemployment. What is unemployment? So unemployment means the growing, what you call gap between employed and unemployed population. Unemployed and unemployed. Unemployment means suppose you are having skill, not getting a job. Suppose I don't know anything, but I am telling I am unemployed. The activity will not count. I have skill. Skill means does not mean I am having BA, MA, BSc, MSc degree. Skill means I can do something. I can work as a carpenter. I know carpenter work. I know fitter work. I know plumbing. I know doing farming. I know electrician work. Still I am not getting job. I am called unemployed. I don't know anything, but I will tell I am unemployed. It will not do. Okay. In fair notebook only you write. So what is the condition? So now many people are jobless because of the COVID-19. All factories stopped. People are in fear. They are not going to work. And major industries they stopped. There is no production. If there is production, nobody is there to buy. There should be customer. Suppose one TV company will go on producing TV, but nobody will purchase. How TV company will run? So no production, no buyers. So what is the problem? Growing of unemployment. Unemployment has many causes. Population, then this number of jobs. Now educated people are more unemployed more because they don't know any other thing other than studies. About that you can write. Or COVID-19, what happened? How it started in December in China and how it has come to India. So in India now what happened? Many migrant workers, they suffered. Many died on the road due to accidents and many of them became unemployed and many people might have died in hunger also. We don't know. So now the schools are closed. Children are not able to come to school and they are also frustrated. Parents are frustrated because children are at home and they are not going to office. So there will be cut in jobs. There will be no salary for months together. How people will live? So this is the problem. And what solution can be brought? What will you suggest to improve the situation? That is your own idea and a good conclusion. So in any of the topic you can write, or you can write about the migrant workers, or you can write about our COVID warriors. They are also fighting for us and losing their life. Many teachers died, doctors died, because by treating the corona patients, they themselves became affected and died also. So about the COVID warriors, you can write. Okay. Our COVID warriors. You can write about COVID warriors also. Okay, you can write about them. And in one topic you write. Okay. Okay, children, over. Bye.
कौन सी क्लास है?
8.
अच्छा चलो
Okay, children. Sir.
यार ये पंखा मत बंद करो यार, मैं बिना पंखा के
चला देते हैं ना एक बार। करते बंद करो सर।
बहुत होगा पढ़ाई, बहुत इतनी लोग